the crowns, gold in the stories passed around. They promised harvest, they promised rain, they promised glory beyond the pain. We raised our banners, we crossed the sea. We gave them everything they asked of me. But every promise turned into smoke, and every sacred oath they broke. Then a red-haired shadow crossed the firelight glow. He smiled and whispered something I should know. Don't trust the golden gods shining high above. They will take your youth, they will take your blood. Don't trust the golden gods, don't believe their lie. The truth wears a crooked smile in the middle of the night. Don't trust the golden gods, hear the old fox call. The ones they name deceiver may not be liars after all. They spoke of honor, they spoke of fame, but mothers buried sons just the same. They spoke of Valhalla beyond the sky, yet never told us how many must die. The sea kept secrets, the snow kept score, and every winter asked for more. I searched for answers among the stars, but found only silence in golden halls. Then a red-haired shadow stood beside the flame and laughed like someone who already knew my name. Don't trust the golden gods shining high above. They will take your youth, they will take your blood. Don't trust the golden gods, don't believe their lie. The truth wears a crooked smile in the middle of the night. Don't trust the golden gods, hear the old fox call. The ones they name deceiver may not be liars after all. Maybe Loki never lied, maybe we just love the lies. Maybe truth is cold and wild like northern winds and winter skies. Maybe every shining throne needs someone brave to stand alone. Maybe every perfect tale was already doomed to fail. Don't trust the golden gods shining high above. They will take your dreams, they will take your love. Don't trust the golden gods, don't surrender your sight. The truth wears a crooked smile in the middle of the night. Don't trust the golden gods, let the old walls fall. The one they call deceiver saw the truth behind it all. The fire burns, the north wind blows, and somewhere Loki knows. Steel met thunder, fire met rain, two hearts burning across the plain. You were the wolf, I bore 10,000 screaming, still I heard you clear. The banners fell, the sky turned red. Then one black arrow found your chest. I tried to run, I screamed your name, but war has no mercy, no shame. You called my name over the flame, over the roar, over the rain. You called my name one last time. Now every wind still sounds like your cry. You called my name, don't fade away. I still hear you every day. Your sword fell silent into the snow. The ravens circled far below. I watched you reach toward the sky, your lips still moving before goodbye. No shield could cross that sea of steel, no prayer could change what I could feel. The battle won, the battle gone, but my heart still fights on. You call my name over the flame, over the roar, over the rain. You call my name one last time. Now every wind still sounds like you cry. You call my name, don't fade away. I still hear you every day. They say the brave go to Valhalla, but tell me who carries the ones left behind? If every raven knows your face, if every star remembers, if every river speaks your name, then let it echo forever. You call my name across the sky, across the snow. You did not die. You call my name. Now I will sing until the mountains learn your voice again. You call my name, the whole north knows. Love does not fall when the warrior goes. The battle sleeps, the snow remains, but every dawn calls your name. The road was white, the hills were silent, smoke rose slow above the pines. Every child ran toward the valley, waiting for familiar eyes. Then I saw one horse returning, dark against the falling snow. No hand upon the leather reins, no voice I used to know. No raven cried, no horn was blown, but every heart could hear the hooves alone. Empty saddle, riding home. Why are you here alone? Where are the hands that held your reins? Where is the voice that spoke my name? Empty saddle, tell me now, what did the code not allow? You found the road through storm and rose torn beneath the frost. The faithful eyes that always knew him carried all that had been lost. You stopped before our father's doorway, lowered your weary head. I touched the place where he once rested, and nothing had to be said. No messenger, no final prayer. Brought him home until the end. Cold on the river, ash in the rain. Every sunrise looked the same. They said wait, they said hide, but I heard morning call my name. One step, two steps into the light, one heart still beating against the night. Carry the dawn, carry the flame. Even the darkness knows my name. Carry the dawn, high and strong. If the night won't end, I'll become the sun. Carry the dawn, carry it home. No its eyes, I'll become the sunrise. Higher, higher, don't let go. Higher, higher, through the snow. Hear me, I'm alive. Watch the northern morning rise. Carry the dawn. Carry the dawn. Carry the dawn. Carry the flame. Every heartbeat calls my name. Carry the dawn. High and strong. Every broken soul belongs. Carry the dawn. Carry the dawn. Sing until the night is gone. Carry the dawn. Carry the flame. The North will never be the same. Carry the dawn. Carry the dawn. Whisper, wind, distant horn, one breath. Before the dawn, before the steel, before the drums, before the shields, she closed her eyes, she raised her voice, and every heart forgot its fear. No king gave strength, no priest gave fire. Her song alone could lift us higher. No sword can sing like hope can sing. One voice could make 10,000 stand. She sang before the battle. Hearts of stone became alive. She sang before the battle. No one feared the coming night. Lift us higher, hold us stronger. Even thunder learned her song. She sang before the battle. That's why we all came home. One winter came, she never stood beside the fire, beside the wood. No voice, no smile, no rising hymn. Only the wind remembered her. The horns were loud, the shields were raised, but something broke inside that day. We heard the drums, we heard the cries, but never heard her voice. She sang before the battle. Hearts of stone became alive. She sang before the battle. No one feared the coming night. Lift us higher, hold us stronger. Even thunder learned her song. She sang before the battle. That's why we all came home. Some say she walks beyond the snow. Some say the ravens guide her home. Some say when winter starts to fall, you still can hear her call. Sing across the mountains, sing across the sea, sing until the cold remembers me. Higher, higher, let it fly. Raise every soul into the sky. She sang before the battle. Now the silence knows her name. She sang before the battle. Nothing ever was the same. Lift us higher, hold forever. soul. One wore silver, one wore scars, one chased daylight, one chased stars. One crossed oceans, one stayed behind. One lost her faith, but never her fire. We were young beneath the northern sky, laughing louder than the sea. Now the years have scattered us like snow, but they still live in me. I hear their voices when the night wind sings. I feel their stories in everything. All my sisters singing me in every wave, in every dream, through the storm, through the memory. All my sisters singing me. All my sisters singing me. Through the dark they carry me. 1,000 hearts battle burned beneath the sky. The banners tore, the ravens cried. Steel met steel in winter rain, and mothers whispered every name. The mountains watched, the rivers ran. The gods looked down on dying men. But when the last one split the night, I spread my cloak of silver light. One by one, the brave were gone. One by one, I led them on. Half of the fallen ride with me over the waves of eternity. Half of the fallen wild and free. Come through the storm, come follow me. Half of the fallen, don't be afraid. The stars remember every blade. Half of the fallen, hear me call. I carry spoke loud of victory. The young men dreamed their dreams. I cast the bones, I read the flame. The smoke curled through the air, and in that twisting silver veil I saw what waited there. The ravens turned, the night grew still. The wind forgot to blow. I closed my eyes, and in the dark I saw what none should know. I saw it in the smoke, I saw it in the flame. The sea would take their banners, and the snow would hide their names. I saw it in the smoke, I heard the old gods cry. No matter how they fight the storm, no soul escapes the sky. I saw it in the smoke. They laughed and raised their drinking horns. They called me winter's ghost. They said no woman sees beyond the edge of what she knows. But spring brought grief and summer war, and autumn brought the rain. And every word the smoke had drawn returned to them again. The ravens came, the bells were still. The sea was black as stone. The things I saw, the things I feared, no longer walked alone. I saw it in the smoke, I saw it in the flame. The sea would take their banners, and the snow would hide their names. I saw it in the smoke, I heard the old gods cry. No matter how they fight the storm, no soul escapes the sky. I saw it in the smoke. Whisper, the fire remembers, the fire knows every root and every rose, every king and every throne. Returns to dust, returns alone. But fate is not a chain, fate is not a wall. The future is a river, and we still choose to fall. I saw it in the smoke, I saw it in the flame. The stars were writing stories long before we had our names. I saw it in the smoke, I heard the north wind sing. The world may break 1,000 times, still fate remembers everything. I saw it in the smoke, I saw it in the smoke, I saw it in the smoke. I saw it in this flame. The fire burns low, the hall grows dim. The smoke still rises, and I see them again. White were the fields where the battle burned, red were the rivers below. I rode the wind through shield and spear, where only the brave could go. Gold were the halls beyond the clouds, bright was the endless flame. I carried the fallen through storm and snow, and whispered every name. Then one dark night on a blood-red plain, I turned from the path I knew. One mortal heart still called for dawn, and I let him live it through. The thunder broke, the heavens cry. The stars look down as I chose a side. Born to the sky, bound to the earth, caught between sorrow and second birth. Storm in my blood, fire in my veins. The gods took my wings but not my flame. Born to the sky, bound to the ground, still hear the old winds calling me now. High over mountains, far over seas, the gods took my wings, but they could not keep me. Cold came the morning, they cast me down, far from the gates of gold. No silver horses beneath my feet, no hands for me to hold. The wolves knew more than the thrones above, the snow knew more than the kings. I found more truth in a winter storm than all their shining things. And every night when the north lights dance across the frozen sea, I feel the sky reaching for me and remember who I used to be. The mountain stands, the sea still roars, but fear no longer lives in my bones. Born to the sky, bound to the earth, caught between sorrow and second birth. Storm in my blood, fire in my veins. The gods took my wings but not my flame. Born to the sky, bound to the ground, still hear the old winds calling me now. High over mountains, far over seas, the gods took my wings, but they could not keep me. No golden feast, no endless light could pull me back into that night. I chose one soul above their law and lost the heavens, but found my Born to the sky, bound to the earth, stronger through exile, stronger through hurt. Storm in my blood, fire in my veins. The gods took my wings, but not my flame. Born to the sky, still I will rise, higher than sorrow, higher than lies. The stars remember what I can be. The gods took my wings, but they could not keep me. The north wind calls across the sea, no wings above, still I am free. Snow has sealed the burial mound, the white upon the hill. No banner marks the frozen ground, the air itself is still. They laid his sword across his chest, his shield beside his head. No tears were carved into the rock, no final words were said. The wind moves low through broken grass like breath through hollow bone. They say he walks in distant halls, but I come here alone. No drum remains, no horn replies, only the frost, only the sky. I speak to the stone, though it does not move. If the earth is closed around you, it still makes room. I speak to the stone, higher than the snow. If the gods spring will soften ground, but winter keeps what winter takes and does not lose the sound. I bring no gold, I bring no bread, no offering of wine. I bring the breath you left with me, still burning in my spine. They speak of glory, endless feasts of battles won above, but none of them have stood like this and felt unfinished love. No feast was held, no praise was thrown, only the earth and bone. I speak to the stone, let the hillside hear. If your name is carved in darkness, it is carved here. I speak to the stone till my voice is thin. If Allah keeps you standing, I stand within. Lord, and you sit on a distant throne. You gather the strong and brave, but strength is not